Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another back sunroom clean out. I'll give you guys a view of everything. Am I embarrassed? No, you guys know this is how it gets when you are doing the gardening season. You kind of chuck things here and there and everywhere, but once you kind of get your footing, you do the cleanup. Max is going to help me today, and we're just gonna get this all cleaned out before we do our full deck cleaning. So let's get started. So this mess started from the end of last season. As you guys saw, I stopped posting for a while. I was still doing gardening stuff, but my head wasn't in the right place. So I was just chucking things back here whenever I just didn't feel like putting it back. So we're really happy to get this all cleared up and cleaned out to start this new season.
How does this work?
It's just kind of one of those twisty motions. Hold one side and this one, yeah, kind of something. Maybe a double twist. Okay. All right. First part cleaned up.
Gotta keep an eye.
Mommy's here. She's going to go check the eggs. And this. My mother-in-law made this. This is the egg apron.
I have the egg apron. I'm going to get some eggs now. Excuse me.
These are the containers that I put my fertilizers in. So Hollytone, soil acidifier, all of that goes in these bits of containers. Some garden tone. Most of these fertilizers I'm not going to be using anymore, so I had to come back in and figure out which containers that I could take out. I mostly use the chicken poop. How much you got?
7.
Hey, come show us.
Yay. I have 7 eggs.
Mom, show us the eggs.
One in this bucket.
Put it right here towards so they can see.
One in this
There you
bucket.
go.
One in this bucket. Yeah, I have a lot of eggs. One in this bucket. Another one.
You pocketing the eggs?
Yes. Look how big they are.
Nice.
This one nice and warm.
Ooh, so probably that just happened.
Yeah.
Nice. And then Max said there's one in the hen house, so he has to get that.
Okay.
And then by the end of the day, you'll probably get maybe a couple more.
Yeah, I have 7.
Nice. This area got really, really crazy when a skunk decided to come in one night when the door was like a little ajar, and Ziggy was kind of sniffing him out. He ended up right in this corner, and things just got crazy. Long story short, he's no longer with us, but there's a lot of things that had to be moved out the way, and we just never got back to putting it all back together.
You want to keep these trays or can I throw them out?
Throw them out. I usually use that for the sweet potatoes. But you know what? the potatoes in here because there's some potatoes already in here that I should have planted from last year, but I didn't. This basket, we have the black beans that I grew last year. Let me show you. And basically I just had them sitting so I wouldn't use these for eating, but I could use them as seeds for other plants. But in here, oh, I thought it was gonna make a mess. That's the Monstera. Look at it, it's like fried. Oh my gosh, poor thing.
Done.
Woohoo! All, well, pretty much cleared out. Still have to do some work with the shelving, but my goodness, it's so cleared out that it's echoing a little bit in here. But at least we have a blank slate to work with. It's not blank slate?
No.
What is it? What is it?
Blank slate.
Blank slate. Let me show you what's happening outside. A lot of baskets. All that stuff is out here. Look at this. Squirrel's been digging in my stuff.
Keep or toss?
Toss.
Okay.
All these pots that I have up here, I should get rid of a lot of those because I'm not using them. A lot of these pots up here. Need to stop hoarding stuff.
I don't know what you're doing with all this.
These in the compost. You just gotta make sure there's no Legos and stuff there. Oh, I found. Did you crush the garlic? I found one garlic that I forgot behind here. Did you do this to the garlic? No respect for my plants.
I'm dumping some of this in the compost. Okay, if I dump the loofah seeds in there, or should I
Yeah,
just throw them in the
yeah,
compost?
you could dump it. I'll pick it right out.
Alright.
Free Luca plants. You want a mask, babe? On a dusty. No?
No.
Okay.
you need, lady?
Daddy,
What?
can I get a ball in the back of
The kitchen sink? What are you gonna dry her with when you're done? No. Still need these?
Yeah. You know what? No, I don't.
Garbage?
Yeah. You can get rid of that. We have finally completed the task. It almost looks like, you know, when you want to say where's all the stuff, but honestly I think most of the stuff that we had back here was just junk. So you're gonna be in for a little bit of surprise, but it looks so clean in here. I'm hoping I could keep this clean for the rest of the season. I do have some cleaning up still to do on the shelf individually, but I'm just gonna work on that a little bit at a time and get rid of some stuff. For today, it was just mainly focused on the floor. So I'm gonna turn it around so you guys can see the progress. So here we are. And again, shelves still, you know, no full organization. I'm gonna be taking out the gloves to wash them. But a lot of these stuff is going to come out because they're either going to be in use, like these grow bags, these David Austin rolls. I have to take a picture of it for a refund. These are going to come out. These are going to be with the other pots. So most of the stuff in here are going to be moved. I think at this point I'm realizing that I really only need one shelf, so I'm going to try to make that happen. Anyways, pan around here. This entire floor space is clear, guys. Completely clear. I cannot believe it. Garbage, some pots, the toilet paper rolls that I reuse. These are cedar shakes that is gonna have to go in the house, so they're temporarily here. This crate probably could store something in it instead of it just standing up there, but a lot of these are just stuff to put stuff on, I guess. My seed starting stuff, so I have the cocoa core in there with like a mix already in there. The perlite, the vermiculite, a table back here, some pots, pumps for sprays, the glue, my mat because I tend to work out back here sometimes. And I'm gonna show you outside so you could see that I'm not hiding anything. If you look outside, all we have are these two pillows, this bucket of rainwater, and these three planters. Everything else was already outside, and these were the pepper plants that I just didn't water over the winter, that I was supposed to be overwintering. They're going to be reused, so they're going to be off the deck pretty soon. And then down here we just have the radiator cover that we're going to spray off, a basket that needs to spray out, and a stand, plant stand that needs to be sprayed out. And I'm going to show you the other side as well. So on this side we just have mulch that we still need to use, coat, dog coat, and some towels that need to be washed. This play stuff goes down there. Some boots. This bin is going back to my mom's house. That is going to my mom's house. So yeah, I am so happy. So happy. My vision for this space is eventually just get a closed cabinet like built. So maybe it goes from here to cover this situation, and then over here we have almost like a potting station. We have a spigot here so water can come through. So the tall cabinet, a almost like table with some maybe open shelves above, and then I was hoping to have some like either like a bench seating in here that you could put stuff inside the bench so you don't see it, and maybe like, I don't know, a table in here, and then over here would definitely create like a mudroom situation with like a tall cabinet or just a bench where we could have our shoes and just stow it away. But there's so much potential for this space, especially with the upper shelving area. We're definitely not utilizing it as much as we can. But I am so happy to just have this space clear, to be able to use it again, to walk through it without tripping over a bunch of stuff. I can't thank my husband enough, because honestly most of the time my parents had stopped by and I was outside like talking to them most of the time, so he kind of did most of the work in here. So definitely shout out to him and thank you to him. But that is going to be it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me on another clean out. I promise next year I'm gonna really try to be better about keeping back here clear at the beginning of the season. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend so far. Continue to argue up yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.